I was 17 years old when I went into the Navy, and I went in on what they called the V6, victory in 6 months. And I was in there just under 3 years. I was in the invasion of Saipan and Tinian. I was aboard a minesweeper for 6 months, and we had equipment on that minesweeper that some of the destroyers didn't even have. We had depth charges and anti-aircraft guns, and we had one 3-inch gun on it, and of course all the minesweeping equipment. I worked in the engine room, and I changed the speed on the engines, or up or down, whichever way they wanted it to go. It was one of the smaller ships, and the smaller ships in a convoy was put on the outside of the convoy, so that if there was any submarines or anything shot at them, why, they'd shoot the smaller ships before they did the big ones. It was on a weekend, and I was standing watching the shop, and all the ships around out there started blowing their whistles. Now, it was a little while before I found out that the war was over. I was discharged in Bremerton, Washington, and I had to take myself home from there. I stopped along the way and visited with some of my relatives on the way home. And I figured I got off the train, and I figured, well, I'll surprise my folks because I didn't tell them I was coming. And I got there, they was waiting for me. My sea bag got there the day before I did.